Hey y'all, welcome to the start of week 4 of the Grit program. Today we're hitting the glutes and the hamstrings. We have 40 seconds of work with 20 seconds of rest, 3 times through each exercise. The dumbbells that I'm going to be using for today's workout are 30 and 40 pounds. We have Romanian deadlifts, thrusts, lunges, so grab weights that work for you. You will also need something to elevate your shoulder blades on and optionally a glute band for those thrust movements. We also have front foot elevated reverse lunges today. I'll be using a small step for that. You can also use something like a yoga block just to elevate your front foot a couple inches off the ground. Make sure that you warm up before we get started. Otherwise, let's go guys. All right guys, let's jump right in. Our first exercise is gonna be a Romanian deadlift. So I'm grabbing my 2 40-pound dumbbells. Go ahead and pull those weights in. We're holding those dumbbells nice and close to our legs. We're hinging our hips back. Slight bend in your knees and then pull to the top. Make sure you're not overextending, just come to neutral. 10 more seconds before we get started. We're doing a tri-set here, so we're moving to some single leg thrusts right after this. All right, so let's get started with these Romanian deadlifts. Here we go, round number 1. Rest. 20 seconds of rest. We're moving to single leg thrusts. So all on one leg for this first round. No weight here. We're just thrusting off of one leg. The other leg, just lift up. All right, 5 more seconds of rest. Here we go. Single leg thrust. Push through that foot. Squeeze your glute to the top. Ten more seconds. Rest. Great job, guys. Switch legs. Same thing on the other side, and then we stand it back up for the start of round 2. Back to Romanian deadlifts. Whew. Here we go, guys. Opposite leg, single leg thrust. Rest. All right, great job. Make your way up to standing. Back to Romanian deadlifts. Whew. 2 more rounds, just like that. All right, guys, here we go. Romanian deadlifts. Rest. Got those dumbbells. Back to single leg thrusts. Whew. Breathe. All right, here we go. You can pause at the top for a second, just squeeze before you release. Rest. Switch legs. Let's finish out round number 2 here. All right, y'all. Let's do it. Switch legs. Rest. Great job. Stand it up. One more round. Just like that, we're going back to Romanian deadlifts. Whew. All right, here we go. Rest. All right, one more round of these single leg thrusts per leg. All right, y'all, here we go, single leg thrust. Last time on this leg. Rest. Ooh, rest. Switch legs. One more round and then we get a longer rest. We have a 40-second rest coming up. So you do your best here. All right, y'all, let's do it. Finish these single leg thrusts up. Rest. Great job. 40 seconds of rest. We're moving on to some new exercises. So we have a thrust circuit coming up next. So we're gonna stay here on the floor. I'm putting on my glute band. We have 3 exercises here. We have thrust, hamstring thrust, and thrust with a half rep. So this first round, just traditional thrust. I am putting weight on for this. I'm gonna use 140 and 130 pound dumbbell. So 70 pounds total. Deep breath, 5 more seconds of rest. Grab those weights you wanna use. And here we go, guys. If you're using a band, make sure you're driving your knees out. Tuck your chin to your chest. Make sure you're not arching your back on your way down. Rest, great job. Same thing, we're just doing a hamstring thrust. The feet will be a little bit further away from your glutes. This is gonna focus a little bit more on your hamstrings. If you're still wearing that band, make sure you're pushing your knees out. I'm sticking with my 70 pounds. All right, guys, here we go. Hamstring thrust. The feet just a little bit further away. Really feel that extra work in your hamstrings. Continue to push your knees out. Rest. Great job. I'm dropping my 30 pound dumbbell off. We're doing a thrust with a 1.5 reps. So we're gonna take it up, halfway down, back up, all the way down. So you're adding a half rep, kind of pulse in there. A little more time under tension. All right, let's do it. So take it up, halfway down, back up, all the way down. And repeat. Go at your own pace. Rest. Great job. Back to the top. We're going back to those thrusts. I'm adding back my 30 pound dumbbell, so I have 70 pounds total. Just a regular thrust here. All right, guys, here we go. Over halfway. Rest. Hamstring thrust. So move your feet just a little bit out from your glutes. Whew. All right, guys. Here we go. Hamstring thrust. Take it up. Twelve more seconds. Breathe. I know it's burning. Rest. All right, last one here. Thrust with that half rep. Whew. So take it all the way up, halfway down, back up, all the way down. All right, let's finish out round number 2. Take it up, halfway down, back up, and all the way. Ten more seconds. Rest. Whew. One more round through each of those. Oh my goodness. Whew, I don't know about y'all, but my glutes are on fire right now. All right, back to those thrusts. I'm going back up to my 70 pounds. You do what works for you. All right, let's do it. Full range of motion here. Fifteen seconds. Rest. Hamstring thrust. I'm gonna take my 30 off and just do this with 40 pounds. Remember, feet a little bit further away from your glutes. Really focusing on pushing with your hamstrings on this one. All right, guys, here we go. Rest. One more, the thrust with the half rep, and then we get a 40-second rest before we stand it up. So remember, take it up, halfway down, back up, all the way. All right, let's do it. Keep driving your knees out. We're almost there. 12 more seconds. Rest. Oh, great job. Take off that band, take off that weight. We're standing up. We have 40 seconds of rest here, so take your time. We're moving into those front foot elevated reverse lunges. So slowly make your way up to standing. I'm pulling in my step here, and I'm just going with one dumbbell. One leg's gonna be moving the entire time. So we're stepping up here, reverse lunge, go down as low as you can, and then back up to standing. Push through that front leg, all right? I'm grabbing one 30-pound dumbbell. All right, y'all, here we go. So lunge it back, tap that knee if you can, and then push up through your front leg. We just have 2 rounds per leg here, and then we'll move on. 10 more seconds. Rest. Great job. Switch legs. So opposite leg's gonna be lunging back this time. Whew. All right, guys, let's do it. Opposite leg, reverse lunge. And if you don't have anything to elevate your front foot on here, you can just stay on the ground with your front foot. Elevating the front foot though gives you a bigger range of motion, adds a little extra work. Make sure you're really pushing through that front foot as much as possible. Rest. Great job. One more per leg. Whew. Deep breath. Grab some water anytime you need it. All right, back to that first leg. Here we go. Rest. One more round. Whew. And then we're moving on to some single leg Romanian deadlifts, which is our last new move before we have a burnout at the end. So we are so close, guys. So keep pushing here. Here we go, last round. Rest, great job. I'm going up to 140-pound dumbbell for these single leg Romanian deadlifts. So move your step out of the way. All your weight is in that front foot. Back leg is just there for support. Hinging back, just like in a traditional Romanian deadlift, and then squeezing to the top. Here we go, round number one. Rest. Great job, guys. Switch legs. Whew. Deep breaths, relax your back. All right, opposite leg working this time. Here we go, single leg Romanian deadlift.
We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again.
Rest. All right, guys, one more round per leg. And then we're moving on to a burnout. We are gonna use our band for the burnout if you have one, so you can go ahead and pull it in. Let's finish out with these Romanian deadlifts. Here we go, back to that first leg. Let's do it. Take your time with these. Really try to focus on that glute, doing the work. Make sure you're going to a depth that's comfortable for you and your range of motion. So once your hips stop moving back, you don't want to go any lower because then it's just working your lower back. Rest. All right, grab the dumbbell, one more round. And then we have 20 seconds before we move into the burnout. Here we go, guys, let's do it. Last round.
Break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again.
Pull your core in. Your back should be straight and strong the entire time.
Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again.
Rest. Great job. Throw your glute band on. We have 1 minute of squat walks, side to side, right into 1 minute of squat walks, forward to back. So put that glute band on right above your knees. We're sitting it down, walking it side to side. So we're one end of your mat to the other. Here we go, guys. Make sure your knee is pushing out with your foot. So lead with the knee. Take your time, sit as low as you can. 3 or 4 steps to the right, 3 or 4 steps to the left. Breathe. 30 more seconds left. In 5 seconds, we're gonna do a squat walk forward to back. So take it to the back of your mat, squat it down. We're walking forward, sitting down in that front leg. Once you get to the front of your mat, take it back. Try to stay low the entire time. As you're stepping, sit in that leg. Sit in that leg. Push your knees out and breathe. We're almost there. 40 more seconds before we cool it down, guys. More seconds, almost there, keep pushing. We can do this. Ten. Rest. Oh my goodness, take off that band. Great job, guys. Let's move it to the cool down. So wipe the sweat and grab some water if you need it. Take some deep breaths. All right, put your legs together. Let's just reach for our toes. You can hang here if you'd like. Relax your back. Think about reaching your glutes to the wall behind you. And slowly Make your way out into a pike. Press your heels to the floor. Press those heels down, great job. And drop your hips to the floor. Press up. Some really nice pressure on your lower back. And breathe. Look over one shoulder, twist. A gentle twist here. And twist the other way. Look back to that back foot. And back to the front. Sit it back into child's pose, so hips on top of your feet. Reach your arms out in front, drop your head to the floor. Great job. Come up on all fours. Let's do some cat-cow. So drop your belly down to the floor, breathe in, look up. And arch it up, breathe out. Let's do that again, breathe in. Look up and breathe out. One more time, breathe in and out. All right, guys, let's move into a runner's lunge. So lunge one leg forward, push that back hip to the floor. Feel a really nice stretch in your hip flexor. Push that leg back. We're gonna drop your leg right across your mat here in pigeon pose. So your back leg is straight behind you. This leg is straight across the mat if you can. You can also pull your foot in here to make it a little bit easier. So let's just start straight up. Make sure your hips are facing the floor. And as your body relaxes, move a little bit deeper into that stretch. So you should feel this in your inner thigh, your hip, and your glute of that front leg. Keep walking it out. Let's stay here for about 10 more seconds. And relax. All right, let's switch legs. So back up into runner's lunge on that opposite leg. Lunge it forward. Push that back hip to the floor. Three, 2, 1, relax, great job. Let's drop into pigeon. So drop that leg right across your mat. Back leg is straight. Start up straight here. Make sure your hips are facing the floor. And move deeper into that stretch as your body relaxes. And relax. All right, guys, one more stretch. However you can, I want you to move into a low squat here. So take it down, as far down as you can. Use your elbows to push your knees away from each other. Stretch through your hips here. You can rock side to side if that's comfortable for you. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Shoot your hips up to the sky, bend your knees, and slowly, slowly roll it up Thank you guys so much for joining me for day 16 of the Grit program. I hope that you enjoyed it. May the Lord bless you and protect you. May the Lord smile at you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace. Thank you guys again for joining me. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you back here for our next workout. Bye guys.